Hey there everyone, how's it going? It's me, Shahriyar Mustafiz. It's been a while since the last time I made a video. And who's this individual walking here? Well, that's my buddy Kevin. Recently my buddy Kevin, we went out and did some photography a while back, so that's why I have that footage and I was going to do a vlog video. But recently he commissioned me to draw his really handsome mug and do a side portrait profile thing. Now we're back in Photoshop. I know the last couple of weeks I've been using Paint Studio, and unfortunately the reason being is that I made this drawing a while back, a really good while back, and before I switched over from Photoshop to CSP. And needless to say, you can find all my brushes in my Gumroad page, which I have links down in the description below. But we're gonna take it really lax. It's a little bit longer video. Recently I've been getting questions about how do I draw people, how do I draw faces, and honestly I'm no expert when it comes to these things. I've been just reading books and looking at YouTube videos, and one of my favorite books right now that I'm reading is Andrew Loomis's How to Draw Heads and Hands, or I don't know, I'm probably going to put that up on the screen right now. And my buddy Kevin asked me he actually commissioned me to draw this, and if you're interested in a commission, definitely do reach out on my Instagram and my Twitter. Just DM me if you're interested in one. And to say back to it, I'm using my pencil brushes to basically sketch his head in. I've already done rough blocking in proportion on my sketchbook and as well as here. And now I'm just basically going in with my pencil brush because he really liked my pencil aesthetic that I was working with at the time. And before I moved over to CSP, in Photoshop is like probably the most accessible surprise drawing program. I mean, I have when I brought up illustration in my Photoshop class, my teacher is a little bit older and he kind of ranted about saying that it's a photo manipulation software, but it has brushes. You don't need a certain program to do one thing at a time. Like if you can literally use any app, you can use anything that has the ability to draw, to paint, to have basic functions. Now there is a certain workflow when it comes to these things, but I'm just more so applying a traditional method. And I've created brushes for Photoshop, and you'll see that a couple times I'll go in when I draw or do sketches or block in the hair, I'll switch between a brush or just to make things easier on myself, which is why I enjoy digital art in general, because it's just so forgiving. And unlike real life where you actually have a Control Z, an undo button, in real life you have your eraser, and your eraser can leave marks or really detrimentally ruin drawing. And I can attest to that because I have a whole entire sketchbook just filled with like my mistakes and everything. And that's the cool part about art. You make your mistakes, you keep going, you keep doing what you need to do. And here we have me basically trying to attempt to do a really interesting job about cross-hatching and such here. And I'll be cross-hatching the hair in, adding in values, just basically simulating everything instead of just going over with a brush tool or airbrush just to simulate hair. I'm just really going in with each individual strand, just trying to get Kevin's profile in. And if you can see, before I start using PFRef, which is a program that I use to open up references, I used to just copy and paste images into the Photoshop program. Usually a lot of people just open up a separate window or anything like that. And if you're interested in learning about how to paint or draw in Photoshop and even animate, leave a comment below. Definitely helps develop further content for this channel, which I do have a lot coming up pretty soon. Now here we are, we're basically adding in more of the highlights, more of the darkness, and then basically everything else. And I am terrible at explaining art because it's just kind of like I've never studied or done anything in general to say that I'm an official artist. I've been just doing things on a whim, and I've been learning on my own. And speaking of learning on your own, I do have a link to a Skillshare account that you can actually get 2 months free off of your examples or your learning a new skill. Basically, Skillshare is an awesome platform that's been helping me learn and get better with my art. And it's not only for art. You can learn pottery, you can learn film. And if you guys know me at all, I am a film buff myself, and I've always wanted to make videos. And honestly, I've been learning a lot about motion graphics, and it's just so much on that platform. You have industry standards, you have industry professionals helping you out personally by teaching classes that you can learn on your own at your own pace, needless to say. we're getting to the end. I'm putting down my official artist signature. Now I'm not still used to learning or doing proper straight lines. I'm probably gonna have to lag in those hours when it comes to drawing forms. But here's the final piece. I hope you like it, Kevin, my buddy Kevin. Thank you so much for commissioning me, and I hope that you guys consider commissioning me as well, or looking out for the next couple videos. Needless to say, follow me on @Mustafiz on Twitter and Instagram. Also, I have a Twitch account as well. I'll be posting some art time lapses and doing gaming as usual. If you made it this far and you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. We have more videos. Check out my other channel, and if you haven't done so already, leave a comment below, because I would like to make more videos based off of what you have to say. I like to go through, read all the comments, and feature them in the next video. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.